this today lecture, we starting the point that is power distribution in amplitude modulation. And in previous lecture, we have studied the what is meant by the amplitude modulation, spectrum of amplitude modulation, and its sidebands of the amplitude modulation. So last lecture we also seen the equation for the amplitude modulated wave. So this is nothing but the amplitude modulated wave, and its mathematical expression is given by the V mod is equal to Vc sin omega ct plus Vm divided by 2 cos omega c minus omega m minus Vm divided by 2 cos omega c plus omega m. So in this equation we can look the three type of the spectrums of waves present in this spectrum. The first is the carrier. This is denoted by the central frequency, carrier frequency. Second one is the LSB, lower side bands, which have the frequency omega c minus omega m. So this is the LSB. And next one is the USB, upper side band, which have the frequency omega c plus omega m. Again, this rearranging this equation for the MA value. So we know that the MA, that is modulation index, is expressed in the Vm divided by the Vc. Vm is nothing but the amplitude of the modulated signal, and Vc is nothing but the amplitude of the carrier signal. So we simply, what we have done, multiply the Vc for this quantity, that is Vc divided by Vc, that is nothing but the 1. And again we have add one quantity, that is Vc divided by Vc. So Vc divided by Vc again nothing but the Vc divided by Vc is nothing but the 1. So if you put the Vm divided by Vc, so this quantity is nothing but the Ma. Again from here, if you put Vm divided by Vc, so this quantity is become nothing but the Ma. So we arranging this equation for the Ma, that is Vc as it is. So this Vm divided by Vc is nothing but the Ma, Vc as it is divided by 2. So this quantity again as it is. Again we can write Ma, that is Vm divided by Vc, and Vc as it is, and 2 as it is, and cos omega ct as it is. We simply rearrange this equation for the Ma. Ma is nothing but the modulation index. Now we finding the what is the power of this wave, that is wave, and for that purpose we require power expressed in the equation. Power is equal to voltage multiply the current multiply voltage. So we also know that V is equal to IR. So I is nothing but the V divided by R, and we putting the value of the I in this equation. So again P we get the V square divided by R. So power is nothing but the voltage square divided by the resistors. So for that signal, for these three signal, we expressing the power. So first we finding the power for the carrier wave. So this is nothing but the PC. So PC is nothing but the power in the carrier. And for this carrier, the voltage is nothing but the Vc. And again, this is the one relation between the RMS value and the peak value. So we considering that this is the peak value, and we expressing the power in the RMS value. For that purpose, we have used this expression. So PC is nothing but the Vc divided by the root 2 square, that is voltage square, divided by the R. So power in the carrier, we get the value Vc square divided by the twice R. Similarly, we also finding the power for the LSB and the USB. And voltage for the LSB is nothing but this is voltage. So this is the voltage for the LSB, and this is the voltage for the USB. And those voltage are the same, only frequency is the different. So for that purpose, we are writing the power for the LSB and USB, both are the same. and in the form of the voltage square divided by the R. Voltage square divided by the R. Now voltage is this quantity. So we have taken this voltage and resistance. If we solve this, we get the value MA square Vc square divided by the 4 divided by 4 multiplied twice R. That is nothing but the MA square Vc square divided by the 8R. One can be write in the MA square PC divided by 4. So this is PC is nothing but the power of the carrier. This is nothing but the Vc divided by the twice R. So we are taking this quantity. So this quantity is nothing but the again power of the carrier. So MA square as it is, 4 is as it is, and this quantity is expressed in the PC. So we can give the relation between the power in the carrier and power in the relation given with the power of the LSB and power of the carrier. So now we are interested total power in the AM. Now total power in the AM is nothing but the power of the carrier, power of the LSB and power of the USB. So that is nothing but the PC plus power of the LSB and power of the USB. So now we are interested to find the total power of this wave, that is V mod, power of the V mod. So it is nothing but the power in the carrier, power in the LSB and power of the USB. So I have written simply PC plus P LSB plus P USB. So we also find out the power of the carrier. So this is nothing but the Vc square divided by twice plus power of the LSB and power of the USB, both are the same. So one can rewrite this value. So MA square Vc square divided by the 8R plus MA square Vc square divided by the 8R. So one can be, both are the same, the equal. So one can be write the twice of this value. So twice means this is the common, this make the 4. This 8R MA square Vc square divided by the 8R. So one can write this Vc square divided by twice R plus it makes the MA square Vc square divided by the 4R. Again, if you take the common value of which value we can take the common, Vc square divided by twice R in bracket 1 plus MA as it is, MA square Vc is taken outside and twice R is taken outside, that means that the twice. So this is nothing but the total power present in the amplitude modulated wave. So this is nothing but the total power present in the amplitude modulated wave. Now we also deriving the expression, the relation between the total power and the carrier power. Total power and the carrier power. We also know that the PC is nothing but the Vc square divided by the twice R. So we can put this value here. This is nothing but the Pt is equal to Vc plus 1 divided by the MA square divided by the twice. If we put MA is equal to 1, that is 100% modulation, that is 100% modulation index. So one can write the Pt is equal to total power is equal to Pc 1 plus 1 divided by 2, that is nothing but the Pc 3 divided by 2. So Pc is nothing but Pt twice divided by 3 Pt. So So there is again one expression we get or relation we get that shows the power present in the carrier with the power present in the total modulated wave. So what we get, the out of the total power, 2/3 power is present in the carrier. So we have derived the relation between the total power and the power present in the carrier. Now we deriving the power present in the LSB with the relation of the total power. So we have written again this equation, that is PT is equal to PC. PC is nothing but the 2/3 PT plus PLSB and PUSB. So if you make this quantity one side and arrange the second quantity for this side, that is PT minus 2/3 divided by the PT. So if you remove, if you take the common PT, so in bracket PT in bracket 1 minus 2/3 bracket complete. So that means the PLSB plus PUSB is equal to 1/3 of the PT. So that means one can be said that the PLSB is equal to PUSB is equal to 1 divided by 6, because power present in the LSB is equal to the power present in the USB. So this quantity makes the twice of the LSB or the twice of the LSB. That means this is the PLSB is equal to PUSB is equal to 1/6 PT, because PLSB by this, because of the PLSB is equal to PUSB. Power present in the LSB is equal to the power present in the USB. That means one can be write the PLSB is equal to PUSB 1/3 PT. So this gives the relation how much of the power present in the carrier as we transmit the total power, and how much power is present in the LSB or the USB as we transmit the total power. Suppose if you take the example, if you transmit this amplitude modulated wave, that is V mod, and it contains the total power PT is equal to how much power? 150 watt. So out of the 150 watt, out of the PT 150 watt, how much power is present in the PC? How much power is present in the PC? How much power is present in the LSB and power in the USB? So how can we find? With the help of this equation. Power present in the carrier, that is carrier. Power present in the carrier is given by the 2/3 PT. That means 2/3 total power is the 150. So 150 is nothing but the, we can write the 300 and divide by the 3, that is 100 watt. So we get the power in the carrier is the 100 watt. And again we can find the power present in the LSB or USB. How can we find the LSB or USB is equal to 1 divided by 6. Total power is the 150. So one can we get the this value 25 watt. So same value for the. So from this expression and from this lecture we can be understand that when we transmit the amplitude modulated wave, out of the total power, 2/3 or maximum power is present in the